Welcome to MKG Online Study e-learning platform. In today's lecture, we are going to study performance characteristic of a measurement system. Selecting the proper instrument for a particular type of measuring needs the knowledge of performance characteristic. Performance characteristics that shows the performance of an instrument. Example, accuracy, precision, resolution, sensitivity, and many more. Basically, performance characteristics are divided into two categories. Static, measuring a constant process condition. Dynamic, measuring a varying process condition. We are going to discuss these two categories in detail. There are various types of static characteristics. The set of criteria defined for the instruments which are used to measure the quantities which are slowly varying with time or mostly constant, that is, do not vary with time, is called static characteristic. Static characteristics of an instrument include accuracy, precision, error, sensitivity, resolution, threshold, linearity, zero drift, sensitivity drift or span drift, hysteresis, reproducibility, repeatability, range or span, dead zone, stability, tolerance. Let us discuss one by one in detail. So first static characteristics is accuracy. I have already told you that static characteristics for the instrument which measure the quantity which do not vary with time. Accuracy is the degree of closeness with which an instrument reading approaches the true value of the quantity being measured. Degree of closeness to the true value or standard value is the accuracy. It indicates the ability of instrument to indicate the true value of the quantity. Accuracy can be expressed in the following ways: as a percentage of a full scale reading. In case of an instrument having uniform scale, the accuracy can be expressed as a percentage of full scale reading. Accuracy of a true value is specified in the terms of true value of measured quantity. This is the best method of specifying the accuracy. As a percentage of scale span, specified as the percentage of scale span. Span means maximum reading minus minimum reading, that is the span. Point accuracy. Such an accuracy is specified at only one particular point of the scale. It does not give any information about the accuracy at other point on the scale. The general accuracy of an instrument cannot be specified in this manner. Next is precision. It is the measure of consistency or repeatability of an instrument. It denotes the closeness with which individual measurements are departed or distributed about the average number of measured values. It is a quantity or a numerical indication of the closeness with which a repeated set of measurement of the same variable agree with the average set of measurement, or is a measure of the degree of agreement within a group of measurement. Precision P equals to 1 minus xn bar, xn minus xn bar upon xn bar. Xn is the value of the nth measurement that you have taken An xn bar is the average set of measurement. The complete number of readings you have taken. For that reading we have to take average. Precise instrument may not be accurate. This we have to remember. Precise instrument may not be accurate. Precision consists of two characteristics, conformity and number of significant figures. Conformity means, let us consider a resistor which is having some value which can be measured by a ohm meter. That meter is consistently measuring the true value of the resistor, but the reader can read consistently a value that is non-available on the proper scale. So that value that a reader is reading may not be available on the scale, but the deviation will be there from the absorbed value. So this is how a conformity should be there. Conformity is necessary condition, means that reading which we are measuring should be available on the scale, or we are having a scale which is having value from this range to that particular range. Significant figures. Significant figures means that convey the actual information about the magnitude and the measurement precision of the quantity. The more the significant figure, the greater will be the precision of measurement. Precision is necessary but not sufficient condition for accuracy. An accurate instrument should be precise, but a precise instrument may not be accurate. Accuracy of an instrument can be improved upon, but not the precision of the instrument by calibration. So we can improve accuracy, but we cannot improve precision. Error in measurement. Measurement always introduces some error. When a human being is taking some reading, or due to the instrument, there will be an error introduction in the reading. So absolute error is equals to yn minus xn. Yn is the expected value, or you can call it as true value, and xn is measured value. So percentage error equals to yn minus xn upon yn into 100. Relative accuracy, A equals to 1 minus modular of yn minus xn upon yn. Percentage accuracy, A equals to A into 100%. There is a numerical. Given expected voltage value across a resistor is 80 volt, measurement is 79 volt. We have to calculate absolute error, percentage error, relative accuracy, percentage accuracy. So expected value 80, measurement value 79. Absolute error is yn minus xn, that is 80 minus 79 is equal to 1 volt. Percentage error yn minus xn upon yn into 100. 80 minus 79 upon 80 into 100 is equal to 1.25%. Relative accuracy, A equals to 1 minus yn minus xn upon yn. This is equal to 0.9875. Percentage accuracy, A into 100%, 0.8575 into 100%, that is 98.75. Thank you for watching this video.